Hello friends, welcome back. So this is February Babies reading for February 25. Here we go. Well, happy birthday February Babies. This is your reading for 2025 for the month of February coming up. So let's see what the Bitcoiners born in February need to know for the coming month. The peace I seek resides within me. The peace I seek. Okay, so serenity. Sorry, dropped the cards. Had to pick them up. Okay. So, Angels of Abundance, what can you tell us about people born in February, Bitcoiners, for the month of February 2025? Big year, big year. And look at this, we're almost out of January into February. Okay, release resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Yet, take the emotional aspect out of it. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. Right, see it as a tool. If I can do this, I can do that. Right? Sometimes you don't need money. Sometimes you have the resources, or you can find the resources, or you can build the resources, whatever. You know, we needed a garden fence. We didn't have money for fencing, so some of the junk trees that we had already cut down, we used those trunks and we made a fence. And now, a couple of years later, we're replacing it because now we have the money to buy the proper wood. But, you know, didn't stop us from making a fence. Cut down some trees, made the fence. Okay, stop pushing against what is. Align with it and move on. Yeah, get in the flow of what's happening. Get in the flow. Align yourself. Get in the vibe. Yeah, if there's something that I want, I need to get in the vibe of that thing. And then it'll automatically come toward me, because those things want to come together. And it'll just naturally attract one another if we're vibrating on the same level. It makes so much sense. Okay, fairy cards. What do you want to tell us? Four of Summer. Being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. Taking someone or something for granted. Discontent with life. Well, don't be that way anymore, because it's February and we're moving forward. But you know, people get that way in the middle of the winter season. It's cold, nobody gets to go out. It's hard to get anything done. There's no life outside. It's depressing. So I could see how seasonally it could be challenging to move ahead. But we've got a whole new thing going on here. Like astrologically, this is like a whole different place. The vibe on this little planet that we live on is very different. They were talking about all the astronomical events that were happening, and astrologically the energies are insane, and we haven't ever seen them before, like 250 years and such like that. Okay, so what can we tell people born in February how this month is going to go for them. Oh, well, you're being recognized for having skills and talent. That's good. So, yeah, maybe new job. Maybe, someone is admiring you. All is not lost, and that's the challenge. Yeah, maybe you think nothing is lost. Maybe you think everything was lost. Well, not everything was lost. Okay, Queen of Pentacles is someone, here's our patron card. She knows about money. She understands the physical realm. She understands the value of things. And that things have value. Ace of Pentacles, good reading, nice. So that's the goal. More Bitcoin, more wealth. Yep, standing your ground. Okay, good. Because I'll tell you what, the fact that you did stand your ground is why you're here now, watching the show, saying, okay, yeah, I can become sovereign. Nine of Pentacles. I can become a sovereign person. That's your skill set. You know about Bitcoin. You're already a sovereign person. You think like a sovereign person. Okay, now you're walking away from the emotional aspect and you're saying, yeah, I'm not going to get upset about the money thing because I have some Bitcoin and I don't have to worry about the fiat. I'm holding on to what I have. Holding on. Because things are uncertain and I'm just holding on. Things are changing. I walked away from the old system. Yeah, I walked away from the fiat. Or I am in the process of doing that. Am I being cast aside? Well, it's kind of a mutual thing. They're casting me aside and I'm saying, yeah, I don't want you anymore anyway. And here's the Queen of Cups. So nice. Yeah, you can not worry so much about the physical world and worry more about the spiritual world and become someone who is more human. You're not out of your heart, you're in your heart. You understand people, you have compassion. That's funny. We decided that Capricorn, with the horns and the goat and then the fishtail, in the beginning of life they have horns and that they fight and they organize and they climb the mountain, but at the end of their life they are in emotion. And my son is reflecting on that. He's the one that said it, and it's, I think, true. I think that's why that's a mythological creature, because the way they live their life is such that they start as, climber. A lot of, I gotta get this done. And then from there they go into this magical fish stability. Look at that. Nice. And this tower is not, remember, the tower of the Lenormand tower is different than the Tarot one. Mankind, perhaps. Stability of mankind. And the harshness. The severity. The stability of man is not the severity and the harshness, but that's what's been going on. Everything has been built. Everything has been built on this tower of harsh treatment toward us, toward humanity. Everything is built on that. And we're going to get rid of that. That's going to change. It's going to be different now. Okay, so that's not going to be the story. That's not going to be your story. Yeah, so let's just go over this again. You're being recognized for your ability to make good decisions, and you have skill, recognized skill. Maybe about finances, Wow, it went up, you were right the whole time. All is not lost, because the fiat is going down, but it's just not going to go down in a spectacular and dramatic way. But it's going down. And one of the ways he's going to save us is to buy Bitcoin, and that's going to save the country. And then we're going to be a Bitcoin country, and then it's going to be, you know, money. It's going to be recognized as monetary, you know, value. Queen of Pentacles is someone who understands the value of the money, and here it is. You understand the value of the money. But you stood your ground and you said, no, I'm a Bitcoiner, I believe in this, and I'm going to stick with it. And here you are in your sovereignty. Because you stuck with it, you're in your sovereignty now. And you've walked away from the fiat. Maybe not completely, but you've walked away. The challenge is you're walking away completely, but this is saying, you know, all is not lost. It's a transition period, which is why things are, you know, people don't know. They feel uncertain. But, you know, you've left the fiat. You're sitting on your Bitcoin. You're waiting, and you're watching everyone else, you know, move along, get cast aside. Not you, but you're watching everybody else because you're sitting on some Bitcoin. And now that you're wealthy, you have compassion for other people because you can see that, you know, I'm okay, and I can see what everybody else is going through. And that's not always easy to watch. And you know, now you're in your water, you're in your emotions, you're seeing things and being compassionate for a world. A lot of this conflict is going away, and we can stop and calm down and look at it and say, what were we doing? You know, why was there all this conflict and all this terrible treatment and this harshness? And we look around and we see, and that's when we become compassionate. And that's good, because we need to become more compassionate. So you're on the right path. Cauldron. Ooh, mixing things up, making a spell. Creation, opportunity. What is that? Caring? Okay, Cauldron. Cauldron. 43. Cauldron, creation, opportunity, and caring. Self-transformation, one of the central goals of witchcraft, can be intimidating. The Cauldron card reassures you that brewing change is a change to create new opportunities for yourself as well as those around you. This can be as simple as adopting a fresh outlook. The Cauldron encourages you to think creatively and to try combining things that may not seem to work together at first glance to solve a problem. The Cauldron is also a symbol of nourishing yourself and others. Caring for those around you is an enriching pursuit for all involved. Are you avoiding brainstorming different solutions when faced with a problem? Okay, well, definitely mixing things. Creating new. Stirring up a potion, maybe. Okie doke. Time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. We just got that for the collective reading. I think everybody's taking a breath out. I think we're all just saying, oh my heavens, I'm glad it's over. Disseminating moon. Time to breathe out. The intensity of the full moon has abated, and what are we left with? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked, and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel yourself that you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way. Now's the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself if you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. I am where I am, and it's okay. You should know where you are, stand either now or very soon. You need to take some time out for your own good. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experience with someone else. Avoid falling into a slump. The disseminating moon is the first moon phase after the explosion of energy that comes with the full moon. No matter when you pick this card, it suggests you're at a more tranquil point in life, whatever your situation you're asking about. This is not the ideal time to start something new. The disseminating moon is the time to breathe out. Give yourself some time off and think about what has passed. Yeah, we just went through a whole big thing. That election and now the inauguration. It's a whole different place. And the astronomy is crazy. Pluto is moving. Mars is moving. Uranus, Neptune, they're all going round and round. Lots of things are happening. It's just time of adjustment. So, just focus on yourself. This is your solar return, essentially. It's your birthday month, so, just go with it. Go with the flow. Tiger. Tiger. Lunar force, ease in darkness. Feminine energy, which is generally receptive. The tiger hunts at night, at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. Yeah, don't turn on the radio or the television or your phone, just sit. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. Passionate, strong, sensual. Perfect for a birthday reading. Yeah, just, become a better you. Become a better version of who this person is who shows up. Mix things up and become a better you. That's a great goal for this year. We've already gone through so many changes. I look back at things and I just can't even believe where I was 6 months ago. So, let alone a year. And let alone like 5 years, because 5 years ago it was even crazier. So, just understand that the foundation of the world was not built on good things, and that you can mix them up, you can walk away, and you become something better, which is somebody who is compassionate. And that's a lot better than what we've been allowed to be. So, be compassionate. Anyway, thanks. Like, share, subscribe if you will. I appreciate that you watched till the end, and I'll see you around. Have a good month, February. Happy birthday. I celebrate you.